Hi everyone, welcome to my new cooking series called F.I.R.E. It stands for Food is Real Easy. In today's episode, I really wanted to make poutine, only because I was craving it and I had the ingredients all ready to go, which kind of worked out for me because I was bored and I wanted to make something. So we're starting off with a potato, some mozzarella cheese, which I had laying around because I love cheese, and a chicken stock cube. Next step, I'll say the first step is to fill up potatoes with boiling water in a pot. And you want to make sure it's covered, just so the potatoes can, soak real nicely, just to activate the starch. And you want to shake it up like that as well, just to make it even, of course. And you cover that shit up with a lid. You chuck it in the corner as well, just so it can do its thing. Anyway, when you got some fresh parsley just laying around, you don't need it. You can also use some dried out parsley as well. Chop it all up, and get the mozzarella. Chop that shit up, cube it all up. Doesn't matter how big you want it, just whatever you want to do. Next thing you do is get another saucepan. Is it a saucepan? I don't even know what it's called. Then you chuck in some butter, which is probably like 40 to 50 grams. I'll say it's the size of the stock cube. Just say that. Just cut it out the size of the stock cube and just have two then. And then you chuck it in on a low temperature and you want to melt the butter slowly, because you obviously don't want to burn it, otherwise it just doesn't taste good. Well, I wouldn't know that, but just melt it slowly. Anyway, you're gonna pour in the chicken stock with hot water. You're gonna let it dissolve first. You're gonna stir that shit up. Just make sure it's all mixed up and consistent and all that bull crap. Just do this, just watch that. Tap it down, don't waste any droplets. Chuck in some milk and flour mixture, make sure it's blurry as well. Pour it in slowly. Yeah, that's right. And probably you shouldn't use that much milk and flour, only because it's kind of just not right. You probably just use half of that and it'll be much better. The color will probably be better as well. Like, this probably is going to turn out pale as fuck. And look at it, it looks like condensed milk or like some kind of custard. It should be brown, right? Anyway, you stir it up like this and you're going to watch the magic happen. And surely, in no time, maybe 10 to 15 minutes while it's thickening up and doing its thing, it's going to turn into this cream looking thing. It doesn't even look like gravy, it looks like a bechamel with chicken stock flavor in it. And you probably want to cook it till it's a bit more thicker, but you can really do it in however you like. Anyway, your potatoes been soaking for about 15 minutes now, so you want to cut all that up in half, and then you want to cut it in half again, just so you have a nice sized potato or wedge. Let's call them wedges. So you want to get a paper towel or anything really to dry these motherfuckers up, because you really wanted to get out all the moisture from the potatoes, and just so it could cook nice and evenly and have a nice crust on the end. And I think wedges with a nice crust on the outside is just like fantastic, Anyway, you'll line it up. You're gonna get a baking tray with some baking paper, and you're just gonna put on your wedges. Just make it look nice. Just kind of even it out, space it out. Doesn't really matter how it looks, because who really cares? Just make sure it's even. Just doesn't really matter. Really, you just want it to cook evenly. Anyways, as just putting it all in, just making more space for more potatoes, because that's always good. After that, you want to put some olive oil all over that bad bitch, because you really need some olive oil cooking that, just to make it more crispy, I'd say as well. The oil can heat up and kind of just attack the potato, because you want to attack the potato. And after that, of course, season it as well. Chuck in the salt. It's always the best option. I put in some chili flakes too, because I felt a bit adventurous. And then that parsley you chopped up earlier, you just want to just throw that crap right onto the tray. Just fill it up. If you have more, just even throw more in, because more the better. It's just gonna taste good, And while doing this, or even before doing this, you wanna preheat your oven, of course, to probably 200 to 220 degrees Celsius. My oven's not the best. The light doesn't even work. I didn't even know that my oven looked like that on the top. You wanna get your ugly ass Asian mitt, chuck that shit in. And then after half an hour, take it out, flip it around, put it back in for another half hour to make sure both sides are cooked like that. Look at that. That's one crispy motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you want. And yes, I'm using chopsticks to put the potatoes in it because that's all I had. Well, I had tongs, but I really couldn't be bothered getting it because I got too excited. Now you want to break up the mozzarella cheese all into that bitch. You know, you want to just throw a lot in. And you have a lot of cheese anyway, so you want to use it all. You want to shake it up just to make sure it's all covered. Well, not really, because you want it to be underneath, so it's like under covered, underneath. Just mixed, okay, fine. You want it all mixed up. After that, you're gonna pour that delicious chicken cream all over. Well, it kind of turned a bit brown, so yeah, it's more of a gravy now. You want to draw rings around it. You don't want it all over. Dumbass. I really screwed up there because I really thought I was pouring it all over, but doesn't really matter. I'm gonna sit back, relax, enjoy a nice bowl of poutine. Nice and easy, nice and simple. I'm gonna sit back and watch a romantic movie by myself.
Huh? What are you doing in my swamp?
Potatoes, mozzarella cheese, and gravy. Because that's what it's all about. It's about helping each other, enjoying each other's company, slamming your hand down on the table because it's so damn good. That's right. So enjoy it. And if you ever make it, show me. Now watch me smile.